Hello, it's Jonesy again, and today is the 7th of the January, and I wanted to just give a testimony about myself, my life. Um, what I really want to spread throughout the world is why am I so happy and how I got this happiness. They call it the peace that passeth all understanding through God. And I put God first. My faith in God has given me the peace that many people are striving for. Um, some of them don't know where to get this peace. Well, I will go back a little bit and explain how I attained this peace. I will do it in segments. Um, First, to begin, after my father passed away in 2010 or 2009, December, in 2010 in February, I returned to the United States from Trinidad and Tobago. And at some points, I felt that I needed a change. I was straddling the fence. I wanted to do my thing, which was, to be out there in the world, to be with women, but at the same time, I wanted to have spirituality. And, based on my history, I was not following, you know, the scriptures. You know, I was looking for something because they weren't relationships. Most of my encounters were very temporary, and I wanted something more permanent. But it would mean that I would have to give up the life of sexuality and promiscuous stuff. I'd have to just turn to the Lord and have to, trust the Lord that at some point He would put the right person in my life. I was, how would you say, so much in the world that I felt it was going to be difficult to do without sex. But at that point, I decided I'll take a chance. Let me see what can happen. I don't know how long it would take for the Lord to, to put someone in my life that on a more permanent base. But I decided to try it out. So I went to a church, the West Valley Christian Church, and I became a member. It was the first church I've ever been a member of. And I decided I would do everything that, the Lord expected. I did all the volunteering. I did all the Bible studies, all the works that they had at that church. Every class they had, I took it. And I went through all of it, and I got a total different appreciation and perspective of how to treat women, how to understand them, and how to not see them as a sex object. And it made the biggest difference in my life. I didn't know this before. I was just running crazy and doing stupid things, and with not much knowledge on the Word. But after 6 years of being in church and not having any relationship, I wanted to pursue because I wanted someone in my life. And I decided to go online and maybe do some dating. I still didn't find anyone, I was pretty much, had it, because most of the encounters was very temporary and was meaningless, and I didn't want this whole situation again as far as just sex for the sake of having sex. So I was online and I did meet, a couple of women but overseas. I met women from South Africa. I did visit South Africa a couple of times, but I can tell you, one of the reasons that I am extremely happy is that God put someone in my life that I did not expect. And I believe and have much faith and trust in this person. We care about each other, we love each other. She is from Johannesburg, South Africa, and she's 37 years old. Well, I am 65 years old. And unlike the statements that are made here in the United States, I would be considered some type of a sugar daddy. Well, they don't have those terms in South Africa. And I've explained that to her, and, she knows the difference, our age and stuff. So I try to, to keep healthy and to look as good as I can, because at no point do I want her to be embarrassed, of me, or being with me, So I exercise, I eat good, I get proper rest, and I try to do the right thing according to God. I can tell you that when we first met, we were just friends. She had someone in her life, and I had someone in my life. Excuse me, and there was no intent of ever being together. I didn't like her; she didn't like me. But I felt, yeah, she was very beautiful, and you know, once she broke up with her person, and I did with my person, I figured, why don't I ask, and see if, she would be interested. Well, I did. I sent her a text, and, I was kind of nervous about what she would say. But she said, it's true, we're both single, and, we can try, see what can come of it. Well, we have been involved with each other for 1 year as friends. No intent, no like for each other. But now we are going on 2 years of being involved with each other in every possible way. I had returned to South Africa and made a commitment to her to be with her for the rest of my life, and so did she in front of God. And I have stayed very strong and very faithful to her, and my belief she has done the same, because we speak about this. I can tell you that, I did not know this was coming. I had no clue. I'm not saying it's a perfect situation, but there is more green lights than there are red lights, and we treat with each other with respect, and even though I am older than her by, quite a few years, she's not my daughter. She's not, my son, because she's younger. She's a woman, and she's mature, and I treat her as one should, So, this is one of the reasons why I am extremely happy, because it's not just for me only, it's for anyone out there that chooses to attain this happiness. Well, it started with God and following the scripture and doing it God's way. I had no clue that I would meet someone in South Africa. That's over 2,000 miles away, that I would be sharing the rest of my life with. I had no clue. When I went there, I did not go there for that. But now I can tell you, today, because of my faith and my trust in the Lord, I have someone in my life that I'm going to get married to, and we are going to be together for the rest of our lives. I am a born again Christian, so is she, and we both believe in the Lord, and we put God first. So that's one of the things that we share the most is our spiritual beliefs. We put God first for everything, and we trust. And I believe that our relationship is strong based on those teachings of God. I can tell you that one of the reasons I am, doing this video this evening is because I was soaking in my tub today, and I was listening to Dr. Charles Stanley, and I do that most days. And he said everyone has a testimony, and I wanted to share the testimony on having peace in your life and being happy, and in the midst of the storm you can have peace. Well, excuse me. I have much peace. I cannot tell you. I put God first, and I don't have to worry about anything. I don't worry. I let God, I do my part, but I let God handle it. And my hope is that, I'm trying to get her to come here to be with me in the United States, or she's in Johannesburg at the moment, but we're getting closer to where we're getting all the documents and everything set so she can apply for visa so she can come to the United States. And we can go from there once she gets here. So this testimony was just to share with you all, to let you know that happiness is for everyone, and it's there. You have to decide. You can't do both sides. You have to decide, is either going to do it God's way, or you're going to go out, be out there in the world. I made my decision to do it God's way, and I can tell you today that the peace that I have inside of me, it's so good. It's just unbelievable. I have no stress. My blood pressure is, sometimes 116/72. I'm at a point in my life that with my age, I feel great. I feel fantastic. This becoming 65 was probably the best as far as my medical history, medical results in the last 10 years. All my numbers were just right on time, normal, the PSA, I have no cancer, and, all the different kidneys and liver, all these things are normal, and I have no issues medically except for deficiency in vitamin D. So I want you to know that I'm going to take care of that. I ride a bike, I'm going to stop here at this time, and I want to show you what I do, because I have a bike that I ride every day, so I get my cardio as I am riding to the bus stop to get on a bus to get to work or wherever I need to go, or go shopping. So I get my cardio mainly every day, so and it's through God that I'm able to have this. Anyway, please, share this video with everyone. And this is my testimony, part 1, and about being happy. And please subscribe. And I'm going to give you, day-to-day experiences and day-to-day things that are happening, so you can realize that there's a peace out there for everyone. And there's a way to get it, but you can't do it on your own. You must go through the Lord. There's just no other way. As Dr. Charles Stanley was speaking today, he was speaking on the gospel. We have an obligation as we become born again is to share the gospel of the Lord with everyone. And I'm here to do that today, as far as with what God has done in my life and how He's got me to where I am extremely happy. With less money and less material things, I have peace in my life. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for right now, and I'll get to part two in a moment. Please subscribe, share this with everyone, and I will see you on part two. Good day.